Good morning. It is the 27th of May, 2020. We are on our way to Jamison, Pennsylvania. Have a customer that wants us to take a look at a hose, bib, a silcock replacement job. Been to this house several times before, and the plumbing in this house is generally a nightmare. So rather than schedule an appointment for me to come fix it, schedule an appointment for me to come look at it and give the couple a professional opinion on what I think it's going to cost to repair this. If it is something simple, I'll suggest doing it. I got everything with me I need to. So let's take a look at it right after this. It's just me, I'm here. I'm good, how are you? So how do I get into the basement? Outside.
Finish him.
Are they going to be in there? Yes. All right. Want to smell? You want to smell? My daughter.
Hi.
Yeah. All right.
But he actually had a uniform, so it was horrible.
That's a uniform. All right, so we're heading into the basement now. I want to see what the plumbing looks like. This house has wonky plumbing in it, and it's got to be the builder's fault. And I'm not going to tell you who that is, but all the plumbing issues in this house, it's crazy. They got pipes bent in the walls and everything. Now, even though I've been to this house on several occasions, I don't know the dogs that well, and they don't know Katana at all. So I just want to make sure before entering the yard that they are in fact secured onto the deck like she said they were going to be. Animals can be unpredictable, so I don't want to tempt them with something silly. I guess you got them on the deck. Close this behind you just in case. Close that door behind you. All right. See if it's this room here. That looks like it right there. Right by that stupid same connection for the... See that white cap right there? That's for the fire suppression system. Unfortunately, my customer thought this would be like a 1-hour job, and it's actually the other hole that's in the ceiling to the right, not the one by the window. And as you can see, this goes over a beam that holds up the entire center of the basement in the house. So I can't get to the other side of this. The other side of this wall is the garage. This is actually on an outside wall over a beam, over a soffit inside the room. So this is far more than a one hour gig. All right, so this still frame here is showing you this load-bearing beam. This is not a soffit. I can't pull this out of the way or cut it out of the way and rebuild it. And if you look up in here, I'll freeze this again, you'll see that the duct for the laundry room is also disconnected way back there, and there's absolutely no way to get to that. Alright, so we just left that residence and we gave them a few options. In order to repair that, we would have to cut the sealant open a lot more in order to reach up and into the area where that pipe was. Apparently, when these lines were run, they snaked them into weird areas. They've used tubing in some places to bend it around 2x4s, and the location where that hose bib is connected on the inside is not something that's easily accessible. However, it is on the end of the run, therefore shutting that valve off and just leaving it off solves the problem. I found out that the homeowner watched a YouTube video and that made him a plumber. Until he twisted the pipe, thinking he was unthreading the valve, and twisted the pipe until it broke inside the wall. So that's what started the problem. The hose bib was dripping a little bit. It really only needed a gasket changed on it, a washer, and instead he tried to change the whole valve out, and in doing so broke the 1/2-inch copper pipe inside the wall. So I told him I can move it and I can put a hose bib somewhere else instead of that location, someplace a little bit easier to get to. But he didn't want to spend the money. He said instead he's just going to hang his hose roll in front of the hole and call it good. I did tell him that if he ever decides to sell the home, that is considered a latent defect, and that all latent defects need to be made known. Otherwise, the new homeowner can come back on them for hiding something. So it's better off to have it repaired or replaced rather than just leave it. But in the end, the decision is not mine. So I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this. You didn't actually get to see me repair anything, but you did go on a visual inspection with me. You got to see some of the crazy things that you can run into in this business. And should he decide to have this done eventually, I'm sure I'll get the job, because he's called me every time he needs something, and I'm always honest with him. And I was honest in this case, telling him that it wasn't worth fixing it where it currently was installed, because it would cost him far more than it would cost far more than I'd be willing to spend if it was my home. I would reroute it and take a different route. So thanks for tuning in. If you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and give me a thumbs up. It helps YouTube suggest my videos to more people. Comment if you'd like. I answer all comments, and I'll see you next time.